Hi, Emma. Recording this. It is weird where I have to have everybody listen to me while I'm talking to you about personal stuff. It's really weird, but it's the only way I can do it. It's the only way it works. So it's not ideal. It's not what I want. But I just downloaded Pinterest, spent some time on that. I want to play that Marvel game. I'm hoping that it's not expensive. Like I'd like to get good at it. If it might be a kid's game though, it might be a kid's card game, and it might be not something for me, but it looks like it could be fun. There are like locations, three locations, and you bring out superheroes. I don't know if you have a hand. I haven't gotten that far. It's just like bring this person out. But they teach you in a certain way. It's not like how the game is. So I bet you have a hand and you put things out. You can put one out at a time. I think that's how it works. You can put one out. So there's no mana, there's no cost or anything like that. I think you can just put one out at a time, and everybody's allowed to put one out. And you I don't know if you decide who attacks who, and I haven't gotten that far, but I love Marvel. I love it. God, I love superhero movies. I love them so much. Marvel is so awesome, and so is DC. I love that shit so much. I can never get enough of it. I really want to see that new Doctor Strange movie the most. I just saw an ad for Ant Man. They're going down to like the quantum realm or something. It looks kind of trippy. It looks scary, is what it does. It looks kind of like horror-y. Not, not like whoops, horror-ish or something like that, like horror. It looks a little trippy. Um, like it looks like the people down there are pretty scary, and the architecture and stuff, the way it works, looks really scary. So I don't know if I want to see that. I'm not like I used to like that kind of stuff. I didn't mind horror movies. I got a little bit spooked. Like there was one where they looked up in this attic and turned around, and there was like this girl that looked, and that was like because it was startling. I was like, whoa, fuck. And I wasn't too tripped out by the thing coming out of the um, TV because it was slow. That can trip people out. What was really cool was there was like um, there was like they were looking around in the woods in one of these movies, and there was like this thing in the woods. It was like that movie where uh, there's some kind of like society in the woods, and like they're blind or something. I don't know. Or maybe the girl that was leaving was blind and she couldn't see anything, and she turned around. The camera showed what she couldn't see, and it was this. So that was cool though. Um, gore, like straight up gore, like with Saw, I'm not too into. That's not really that scary, I don't think. It's just like gore. It's just gross. Someone cutting their arm off or something like that, cutting their leg off. But horror movies are all right. I watched Pinhead when I was really young. It didn't spook me that much. I was just kind of like, huh, what is this? And but the TVs weren't as good as they are today. So like maybe I didn't get the detail as it would be in the theater or on an HD TV now. So um, uh, but that yeah. So anyway, and then I watched the original Stephen King one, and I wasn't scared. It was kind of interesting. That clowns don't really scare me that much. Um, it is a phobia for some people, so um, for whatever reason, probably because of movies like that, have instilled fear in people. So anyway, oh, the way you move your body and your face and your eyes, it's so it's so cool. It is so cool. Um, like you can tell, like you're. It's. I'm not saying it's not fake. It's like you're trained on how to know how your body works, and you show the emotion you're feeling so well. It's very attractive. It's very attractive. When I see that, when I see the way when the way you present yourself to the world, it's very attractive, and um, it's really cool. Um, like I shouldn't be playing with my hair right now, right? I shouldn't be doing that. I should have my hair done or whatever, and I shouldn't have my chin out. Like I probably should be like this. I probably should be standing up with a better background than this thing that doesn't have a pillow. This pillow that doesn't have a pillowcase, so it's getting dirty. I shouldn't do that kind of stuff. That's not how you present yourself. I guess I just don't care. It's a dirtbag culture. Is such thing. I think that's a real term, dirtbag culture. You don't care the way you look. You don't care as long as you're being real or whatever. I think that's like a type of culture. Um, my businesses are doing good. I'm all done with that kind of stuff. Everyone wanted my attention. There were people putting stuff on there that wanted me to get into business with them. But you know what? Four of them is fine. I'm pretty sure those things are going to skyrocket in value, going to make us really rich. So, with the really intelligent people that just wanted people to believe in them, sometimes you get a business, right? And they're really good, really smart, have a really great idea. They just need somebody big to like believe in them. Like, yeah, you're fucking right, man. This is the shit, and you guys are going to go far. So they don't get burnt out from it. And also, a little bit of publicity is good. Someone says this company is good. You got some actors sometimes, like Mint Mobile, I think it is. They probably existed before. I'm not sure though, but they have that guy Reynolds, and like he's saying this is a good. This is he's doing jokes and stuff, but he's saying it's a very good model for people that really need to save a lot of money. They're like counting each penny, and which there are a lot of people like that. Um, and his is a really good thing. But if you just had it randomly, what is this Mint Mobile? But then you got Ryan Reynolds, if that's his name, saying this is good, and I own part of it, and I invested in it because I believe in it. It's like, oh shit, okay. So I found these companies, and they really got good shit. And then I said, they really have good shit. I'm telling you, they do. And now they get the recognition. And now I think it's going to jumpstart them and give them more confidence. And they're going to make us a lot of money. They're going to make us a lot of money. That's why I wanted to take 49% because I don't want decision making. What did the one I do 50-50? It's with Bill Gates. That's right. Um, I did 50-50 with him, but I'm going to leave it alone. I just want to like be able to say like if he starts going into a direction I don't want to go into, I want to say I disagree. You know what I mean? Because that's a real passion project for me when it comes to like environmental stuff because I really would like to keep the internal combustion engine in the future, and the way to do it is with ethanol. With ethanol, though, they don't tell you things like you're not going to get as many miles to the gallon with ethanol as you do with gasoline. So when you say it is certain amount a gallon, it's really more than that because you're not getting the mileage. Um, right? And I think cars can be easily modified to ethanol, but I'm not 100% sure. They're flex fuel systems. But I would imagine you could do some minor tweaks to any engine, except one that runs on lead, leaded gasoline. They still have some of those. And they allow them to be because there are just a few classic cars that run on leaded gas. And that obviously it wouldn't work with it unless it was a big mod, and they don't want to do that to an old car that's a classic original. But there are not many of those, and that's not going to account for a lot of pollution. Um, so what else? Got ethanol. I don't know how energy dense biodiesel is, but that would be great for heating homes because you don't have to change much. There's a lot of homes, especially in New England, that want run off of oil, and for now, you could change it to biodiesel. To it has a certain percentage of regular diesel in it, um, or heating oil, and we could do that for now, and it would really reduce a lot of stuff. But eventually, you would want a stable fuel that is 100% clean energy. So that's something I can, if Bill wants to get into biodiesel or something too, that's something we can have a conversation about later on, doing the research and development on making a stable fuel that has no um, fossil fuels in it. But that's not even close to being something now. I talked about ethanol. That's the biggest market because most cars and vehicles are gasoline. But heating oil is cool too. Also, Bill Gates shows something. Most of the greenhouse gases don't come from cars. It's a smaller percentage, and not even electricity. Electricity is much bigger. the electric grid, but most of it comes from manufacturing, doing things, burning fossil fuels where you need to heat something up to a high temperature. And he showed something on changing over, like, I think, steel manufacturing to hydrogen, which is, you can make hydrogen clean because it's just hydrogen. And right now they use fossil fuels to do it. So he's a very smart guy. He doesn't get lost in the details. It is true. I mean, if we change all these cars over to renewables, it's not going to make a big dent. You need like electricity, you need like heating homes, and you need like manufacturing. You know, you would think that it's all cars. Everyone talks about all cars, but if you look at the piece of the pie, it's smaller. But he seems like he wants to get into it anyway. It's reducing something, that's, and also it's pollution in the air when you're walking around, you're breathing it. Cause asthma and stuff like that, smog. Anyway, oh, I don't want to have a patriarchal position with you. I don't want to. It's just like, I had the money, I had the ideas that were story ideas, and I was trying to, like, I don't know how to do that. I guess just like take a break, just focus on my sobriety, and relax, and trying to keep my bipolar under control. And I don't need to make too many decisions anymore when it comes to business. I've got all my main stuff. So I got to find out how much money I have of disposable income so that I can find like charities and stuff to invest in. Because I'm pretty sure my investments are going to skyrocket over the next 10 to 20 years. It's going to like just go through the roof, I think. But everybody thinks that of their investments. So anyway, take it easy. I love you. And maybe you can send me some kind of YouTube or something like that, or a thing to an article that you wrote, or something, a recent article that you wrote to explain things to me better, on what you're looking for, and for me to do while I'm in here before I meet you. So if you could find out some way for me to know, what would make you happy or happier, or how you would like to do this, that'd be very helpful. I don't know how I would find it, um, because when I do searches, people like to get things on the top that they want me to see. And sometimes it's hard to find things because of that, for me anyway. So not for regular person, but, or for customers anyway. They want to get you as many clicks. So if you want to buy a yacht, the first 10 are all these ones that have invested a lot of money in being able to get clicks so that theirs is at the top. You know what I mean? Or, or whatever. Or they're paying Google and their sponsored ads. I used to always ignore sponsor ads, but I probably shouldn't. See what they have to offer. Why are they spending so much money? Do they have a really good product when it comes to that? Maybe they do. Maybe they do. So anyway, have a good day. This is going to take a while to upload. I'm going to go for a little walk and get a Diet Coke. And I hope I get that information from you at some point on what you're looking for and what you would like and what would make you happy, and how you think you could help me help myself, so that it's not as controversial what I do, and and I can get outside easier. And I really hope that we're able to have a private, you know, life where I can just talk to you and not worry about everyone listening. Okay, love you. Bye.